What's up, everybody? PokéKaos here, back with some more Pokemon TCG. The videos I do every time a new set is released. You saw it yesterday. I opened up the Battle Ruler theme deck, and today I'm going to go ahead and use it in the Pokemon trading card game online. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the other one yet. Was actually planning on buying both of them physically, but when I went to GameStop and I bought this one, they only had this one. They didn't have the Lugia one, so I don't know, we'll see. But there's the Zygarde, the main part of the deck. We're not going to print, we're just going to get straight into a battle. I did show off the deck yesterday, the actual physical deck. I have the deck box sitting right next to me. So if you guys would like to see the full contents of the deck, and I'm so glad, I'm so glad that I'm not going against somebody using Battle Ruler or Sky Guardian. I think it's called Sky Guardian. I was really hoping to not see a mirror match. And here I actually have a bit of an advantage. Basic energy, I don't think I have to worry about that. Flip coin of tails, this is nothing. I think I'm gonna put Riolu out first, just because Carbink takes 3 energies to use. So even if I flip tails on Riolu, well, I guess that's not great. I said I had an advantage because I know the deck has... I'm going to go ahead and use Shauna right away. That's actually perfect. So, I forgot that the deck does have... the Electric Eye does have Psychic, which means Drowsy is super effective against Riolu. If I had had Carbink out, it would have been fine. If I had Hawlucha out, it would have been fine as well. Hawlucha's not great though, so hopefully I can get the Lucario out and do some damage and be okay with it. We'll see. But I really do think this is one of the better decks. One of the better theme decks overall in general. Zygarde is pretty powerful. We will... oh, well, I'll draw the Lucario, so I don't have to worry about actually getting it. And then I'll get a Servine, which has... when you play this Pokemon from your hand, you move... okay. So, wouldn't have mattered, because I didn't play it from my hand, and now... his Drowsy cannot take me out. There's no physical way that Drowsy can take me out, which is good. Again, I'm super effective against Glameow and Electabuzz, so that works out perfectly. Something I forgot to mention in the beginning of the... oh, that's not cool. That actually does take me out. I'm sitting here going, yeah, I'm gonna live, and I'm not, because it does 100, and he already had the 20. If he hadn't had any damage, I would have lived to the 100. That's unfortunate. That's just like, did he use... no, he didn't even use something to get the Hypno out. He just happened to have the Hypno in his hand. Which is one of the things that I always like hate, is when you're kind of struggling to have what you have, and then your opponent just happens to have exactly what they need. But something I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, if you guys do enjoy these types of videos where I use the theme decks and such, make sure to let me know in the comments. Hit the thumbs up button on the video, all that good stuff, and of course you're gonna potion. So why wouldn't you? just in case I draw Superior. I don't. So, in reality, you're like preparing for nothing. But I will do the Lugia deck. I want to be able to physically buy the Lugia deck. Not really sure when it's going to be available for me, though. And I want to like keep buying Fates Collide packs in the game, strictly to just try and get more cards. So that's... I mean, I have Zygarde, but even still, I'm gonna just be sending out cards to die. Hawlucha doesn't die in one hit. Burmy doesn't die in one hit. Carbink doesn't die in one hit, but they still can't really do anything. You know? Wormadom's not going to be able to do anything. Not getting an energy doesn't help, because I want to be able to power up Zygarde. Wormadom, what? Heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon, and then can do 90. I don't know. We'll play Wormadom out. We'll start putting some energies on Zygarde. I can't retreat, but Wormadom also doesn't. Wormadom takes 3 hits to kill, compared to 2. Whereas Carbink would have went down in 2. So now at this point I can use Rumble. It's not enough. I need another fighting energy to be able to use Geostrike. That's right. And if I can get Geostrike, I have a chance. But we'll just have to see. Kinda sucks that first game I'm playing is more stall than anything. So there's the fighting energy. I can use Zygarde. And see, Carbink takes the exact same amount of energies, only to do 90. Its ability's good if you know you're going to go up against like Team Flare Grunt or Crushing Hammer. Now, this Perugly's kind of a problem too. It either does 80 damage or 40 and paralyzes me. And of course there's no way for me to prevent paralysis. So we'll just have to see. We'll have to, I guess, hope for the 80 damage rather than paralyzed, because if I get paralyzed, I'm screwed. And I'm going to lose just because of that. So it gets Tails, which means I'm paralyzed. I actually do have... I can switch. Problem being I don't have any energies to then retreat with. Again, if Nyan Press gets heads, Carbink goes down. If not, I'm just sitting here paralyzed. Don't show the message again. Every update like throws that up. I don't know why. So we'll go ahead and put an energy on Riolu. I don't know why I said Riolu that time. I never say Riolu. And all of a sudden I just decided that's the right thing for me to say. So I go down to an Ion Press. Got Tails again. This thing, of course, is able to take out my Zygarde in one hit. We'll get some energies. I don't know if there's another Lucario in this deck. I kind of have to hope that there is. Because again, the Electivire comes out and destroys me. Does just barely more than I need it to. Which is unfortunate. But what am I gonna do? This is gonna be one battle. No, it's not. Never mind, I lose. Just attack. You didn't need to frickin' evolve into Zebstrika and evolve into Meowstic and all that. Okay, we'll get another one in. I still think this is one of the best decks. Honestly. My opponent got lucky. That's what happens in theme deck. Is somebody gets lucky because in reality, and here we go with a mirror match. In reality, you can't always get the best hand, and you can't guarantee the best Pokemon or anything like that. Why is the back of the coin green? The back of the coin, or why isn't the back of the coin green? He let me go first, which is odd. Larvitar doesn't go anywhere. And Hawlucha only lets me draw a card. Whereas Larvitar actually discards a card off the top of my opponent's deck. Again, it's going to be a matter of luck. I can put the energy pouch on, not that it matters. I don't want to fill up my bench with the other Hawlucha and Minccino because getting Riolu would be helpful. At this point, I'm going to put an energy on Hawlucha, and I'm just going to Mountain Munch so I can take cards off the top of his deck. Most likely it's just going to be energies anyways, but gotta do what I gotta do. There we go, we got Zygarde. Got an energy. Mountain Munch again. Get rid of a Snivy, which doesn't really help much because he has a Snivy on the bench. He hits Tails, but it does take me out anyways. It's unfortunate. That's just how the game goes. Play Hawlucha. Play the energy here. We'll play Wormadam. And I will backflip to draw a card. Because, of course, I don't want Wally. Because Wally's not really all that useful here. Wally can evolve my Snivy into Servine and not use its ability. Again, if Carbink gets heads, Hawlucha would have gone... Oh, well, no. Maybe not. So, I guess I'll use Wally. We either have Pupitar, which I would like to read its attack. Thrash, if heads, does 20 more to... No, we're just going to get Servine. Because Serperior's in the deck, whereas Tyranitar isn't. Don't get the energy that I needed, but drawing that card means that on my next turn I won't draw it as part of my turn. So Hawlucha does go down now. We'll send out the Zygarde. Hopefully get an energy. Use Rumble. Because I don't get the energy. He can't retreat, but what good does that do? Doesn't do me any good. Like, I'm playing theme deck here, and I can't get an energy. That's the insane thing. Tierno. I actually get the energy this time. I'll play Minccino, although I don't think Cinccino will actually see any use. If anybody's going to see use, it's going to be Serperior that can do a ton of damage. He's going to go ahead and be able to take me out. And why does Shuckle have 80 HP? I have no idea. But it's okay. It's fine. I'm paralyzed, but that really doesn't matter. The Serperior is another good Pokemon. Now, I guess the Sky Ruler deck has fire, which kind of counteracts the grass in this deck. Which is a little unfortunate. But, still, I mean, Serperior, for 1 energy, can do 80 damage. Granted, I can't use Slashing Strike again on my next turn, but it still does 80 damage. So I didn't really look at the Cinccino. Heal 90 damage from one of your benched Pokemon. Flip a coin if heads attack does 30 more. So healing 90 from one of your benched Pokemon could be very good. Could be. We will evolve Riolu into Lucario. We'll play an energy on him. I'll use Coil. At least Coil does some damage. And I don't have to use Slashing Strike again. That's if I don't get paralyzed in the first place. So we'll just have to see there. I don't know what he's going to decide to do. I mean, Serperior is a good Pokemon. You have Wally to help get Serperior out. Lucario can do 70 for 3 energies. Not the best, but still not the worst either. At this point, I can knock out the Snivy. No problem. He needs another basic. He wasn't playing them for whatever reason. This deck doesn't do anything to basics. And at this point I can just keep using Coil. Coil's going to continuously do 100 damage. 200 to anything that is weak to grass. And you don't even really have to use Slashing Strike. But Slashing Strike does do the 140? Does 140 without weakness if you used Coil the turn before. So, still good. This guy's taking his time. He was winning in the beginning, but you let your opponent set up and you can't really do much else. And again, Serperior only takes 1 energy to use. I do see a downside to Serperior, and that is that it has a 2 retreat cost, which is kind of unfortunate for a 1 energy attacker. This guy is literally just stalling for no reason, and it's... Normally I wouldn't be bothered by it, but because it's in a video and because I'm already almost at 20 minutes, it's bothersome. Okay, you ended your turn. We're in a Coil. Like, you literally did nothing. You played some Pokemon. And just waiting. Just waiting. Like, I don't want to lose a match that I have won. Like, I don't want to just end the video off in the middle of a match. Not really in the middle of a match, but you know. So I'm just waiting. Waiting. Because people like to just waste time. If you're not going to do anything, don't do anything. But don't waste my time because you're not doing anything. Just send out Zygarde, send out Burmy, let them die. All you have to do, you're already going to get the loser's wheel because it's already been over 5 minutes. And again, you can't damage me because you have no energies attached. So just end your turn. I'm not even paying attention to the screen because I can hear the sound. Slashing strike. Let's do 280 damage. Finally. Victory. Do I get... No, I don't even get a freaking mystery box. So, because this video has been stupid, let's do a little bonus at the end for the people watching. I'm going to go ahead and redeem one of these blister packs. Only reason... I mean, the promo is not a very good card. It's a Panseer. I think it's a reprint Panseer, but it costs the exact same amount. I don't even get anything good. We get the Chaos Tower, which is new. I'll look up the Panseer really quick. If you guys enjoyed this video, though, do make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And yeah, it's this one, which XY131, Fury swipes 10 times, number of heads. And I believe it... well, that's not exactly right. It's the reprint. It's a reprint of the Breakthrough one. If you guys enjoyed, again, I said it already, subscribe and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys next time with the Lugia Sky whatever deck. Bye.